The sun rises over the eastern coast, illuminating a grand temple, its spire reaching for the heavens. This is the story of King Indradyumna, a ruler who longed not for power, but for a direct vision of God. In the age of Satya-yuga, Indradyumna ruled Avanti, a prosperous and just kingdom. Yet, despite his wealth and power, he felt an emptiness only the divine could fill. He yearned to see God in a personal form, to offer his devotion directly. Unlike other kings, Indradyumna sought to expand his heart, not his empire. He knew the divine is not won by might, but by love. His quest began with grand sacrifices and acts of charity, hoping to please the Lord. One day, a pilgrim arrived, speaking of a secret shrine atop Niladri hill, where a tribal chief worshipped a deity called Nila Madhava. The king's heart leaped with hope. This was the form of God he had been searching for. He resolved to find Nila Madhava, no matter the cost. Thus began a journey that would change the course of devotion forever. The king's longing set the stage for a divine adventure. King Indradyumna sent his trusted priest, Vidyapati, to find the secret shrine of Nila Madhava. Vidyapati braved forests and rivers, finally reaching the Sabara tribe, led by Vishvavasu. The chief worshipped Nila Madhava in secret, refusing to reveal the location. Vidyapati gained the chief's trust, even marrying his daughter Lalita. Eventually, Vishvavasu agreed to take Vidyapati to the shrine, blindfolded. Lalita, clever and loving, gave Vidyapati mustard seeds to drop along the path. In the hidden cave, Vidyapati beheld Nila Madhava, radiant and divine. Overwhelmed, he fell to his knees in devotion. Vidyapati had found the Lord. He hurried back to share the miracle with his king. Vidyapati returned, confirming the existence of Nila Madhava. King Indradyumna set out with his court to bring the deity to Avanti. But when they arrived, the shrine was empty. Nila Madhava had vanished. The king was devastated, his dreams seemingly lost. At that moment, the sage Narada Muni appeared. Narada explained that the Lord had withdrawn his form to manifest anew, as Daru Brahman, divinity in wood. He instructed the king to build a grand temple at Purushottama Kshetra, now Puri. The Lord would appear as a sacred log, floating in the sea. The king's quest was not over, it had only transformed. Hope rekindled, Indradyumna began preparations for the temple. The divine play was far from finished. The temple rose in Puri, awaiting its divine resident. One day, a sacred log marked with divine symbols floated ashore. The king and his men could not move it until he joined hands with Vishvavasu, the humble devotee. Together they easily carried the log to the temple. The finest sculptors failed to carve the wood until a mysterious old carpenter appeared. He agreed to carve the deities, but only if left alone for 21 days. The king consented, but impatience grew when silence fell after 14 days. Fearing disaster, the king opened the doors early. The carpenter, Vishvakarma, the celestial architect, had vanished. On the pedestal stood the unique forms of Jagannatha, Balabhadra, and Subhadra. Their appearance was unlike any seen before, seemingly unfinished, yet radiating divinity. The king was filled with doubt, but the mystery was about to be revealed. The Lord's new form was a message for all. Narada Muni returned, explaining the meaning of these forms. Jagannatha's wide eyes watch over all. His lack of limbs shows he accepts love from the heart. This was not imperfection, but the Lord's chosen form, born of ecstatic love. Lord Brahma consecrated the deities, and the temple became a beacon of devotion. Vishvavasu was honored as the Lord's first servant, uniting tribal and royal devotion. King Indradyumna's quest was fulfilled, not just for himself, but for the world. Today the story lives on in Puri. Each year during Rathayatra, the deities ride chariots through the streets, blessing all. The Lord comes out to meet his devotees, breaking all barriers. Jagannatha is the Lord of the universe, accessible to every heart. His story is a timeless reminder. Pure devotion is the true path to the divine, and so the king's longing became a gift for all humanity.